Hello guys, Life Hackster here. Today we are going to check out the Eufy 4G LTE Cam S330. This is a 4K wireless solar-powered tracking security camera from Eufy with two options for connection. It can be connected via Wi-Fi or can also be set up to connect via 4G cellular network. Also, this video is sponsored by Eufy. So thank you Eufy for sending me this camera to be checked out and also for sponsoring this video. The Eufy 4G LTE Cam S330 records in 4K quality, 3840 by 2160 pixel resolution at 15 frames per second. It has a 115-degree horizontal field of view and has 60.75 degrees vertical and has motion tracking. It has a 100 lumen spotlight for color recording at night and also has infrared night vision. This is a pan and tilt camera and can pan 344 degrees and tilt 70 degrees. It has local storage using a microSD card inserted on the camera itself up to a 128GB card. And in Wi-Fi connected mode, it can also be linked up to record to Eufy's Homebase 3. This is a Eufy camera, so no subscription needed to use the camera. So this can connect to your Wi-Fi but can also be set up to connect to 4G cellular connection using a SIM card. It does come with EIoT Club's SIM card, which supports AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon. And probably the better option because it automatically switches to the most stable network between the three in whichever area you're installing the camera. But you can also talk to your cellular provider and ask if they have a data plan that you can use for these type of cameras. Now with 4G connection, it is like a cell phone, which you'll be paying a subscription or paying for data used. With EIoT Club's plan, which is prepaid, you will choose how much data you will need, and this will also have an expiration. So I guess you can start off with the 30-day option and see how much data you will be using. Now, you will only use data or the bulk of it when you open up the camera to watch the live view and also when you're downloading the footage. Sending out of notifications will also use a bit of data. But if you're setting this up to connect to Wi-Fi, then you don't need to worry about this. Now, the camera can only be set up on either of these connections, Wi-Fi or 4G, and not both. And I'll talk more about this in a bit. This is battery powered with a rechargeable 9400 mAh battery and comes with a solar panel for forever power. This is weatherproof with a -4 to 122 degrees Fahrenheit operating temperature range. And with Wi-Fi connection, is Google and Amazon Voice Assistant compatible. Inside the box, you will get the solar panel, which is decently big and has a rubberized texture. Eufy states 2 hours of sunlight is enough to sustain the battery charge of the camera for forever power. And this has a USB-C plug. You will get EIoT Club SIM card, you will get a sticker, a quick start guide, and a couple of mounting templates. It also comes with a mounting strap instead of screwing in the camera. We have the mount for the solar panel, which is plastic. It also comes with a 32GB microSD card, and the camera is compatible up to 128GB. A short USB-C cable to charge the camera. We have the camera mount, and it is the same as their Solo Cam S340. Mounting screws and plastic anchors. And we have the camera itself, which size and design wise is the same as the S340, except this one only have a 1 but 4K lens, which has the blue bezel like Eufy's other 4K cameras, and it has a ring type spotlight. We have the status light, mic, and PIR sensor. On top here, a rubber flap that covers the microSD card slot. We have the speaker and status light, 4K branding on the sides, and on the back, we have a rubber flap that covers a screwed-in antenna mount, which there's no antenna in the box. This might be for a separate accessory antenna. Sync button, and we have the USB port to charge or to plug in the solar panel, and then the SIM card slot. To set it up, I'll insert the microSD card first, and I'll also be inserting EIoT Club's SIM card, which you will get a 100 megabytes for 7 days trial. And we will set it up to connect to Wi-Fi first. Click on the Eufy app, click the plus sign, battery camera, scroll down, 4G LTE S330. Click next, Wi-Fi binding, and you have an option to connect to the Homebase 3, but I'll connect to the router directly. Scan the QR code which is on the back of the camera. Type in your Wi-Fi's password, press the sync button, and it will generate a QR code that you need to show the camera. And wait until it gets connected. And update the firmware if needed. A tip when setting this up to connect to 4G cellular network instead of Wi-Fi, do the setup outside. It didn't work when I was inside the house. In the settings, go to General, Connection Settings, change to 4G, click Next, connect directly, and wait until it gets connected. And in your main settings page, you will see your connection and how much data remaining. For installation, you can install the camera in a wall and screw in the camera using the 3 included screws. Push in the camera to the mount until it clicks in place. Screw in the solar panel mount, install the solar panel, and make sure the panel will get at least 2 hours of sunlight a day to continually top off the camera's battery. Plug in the solar panel to the camera. For testing, I'll be installing the camera here under the eaves, which you can just slide in the camera like so. Let's check the settings in the app. When you open up the app, you will see the recent snapshot from the camera. Click on it to get to live view, which loads up pretty quick. In here, you can manually trigger the siren or record the live view, listen in, start two-way talk, which is half duplex, push and hold, pan and tilt controls, pan to the left, pan to the right, tilt up, or tilt down. Spotlight on or off, swipe to the left for more options. Screenshot, night vision, tracking, and we have presets. So you can set up to 4 preset positions, and one of them will be the default or your home position. Then we have events, and this is where you can view the recorded footage from the SD card and download it to your phone. Click the gear icon for the camera settings, camera on or off, and when connected via Wi-Fi, you have an option to connect to the home base 3. Motion detection, activity zones up to 2 customizable zones, and you can have different zones for your preset positions. We have sensitivity, and we have the day and night optimization if you want all motion to be recorded at night. Detection type, human and vehicles only, no pets or animals, and we'll get back to this later in the video. And AI tracking, on or off. Power manager, we have the working modes, and I usually set it to optimal surveillance or customized recording, which is up to a minute per event, and you can set the intervals or the cool off a minute or up to every 5 seconds. Video settings, and I'll just show you in the recording quality, it records in 4K. And in general, which I already showed earlier, this is where you can change from Wi-Fi mode to 4G and vice versa. And you will be prompted to redo the setup process. Now time to do some testing, and just a note, the difference, if there's any, between the Wi-Fi connected and 4G cellular connection will be on the notification speed and also how soon the camera loads up in live view. The detection performance, video quality, and recordings will be basically the same. Video and audio quality of Eufy's 4G S330. Video clarity test at 10 feet. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. This. The video quality of Eufy's 4G S330 at night, and this with its spotlights turned on, and this one looks like at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30. So this is the video quality of Eufy's 4G S330 at night, and this with the spotlights turned off, and it has 4 infrared LEDs, and this one looks like at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30. We are going to test the motion alert notification speed of the Eufy 4G S330, and this is Wi-Fi connected first, and we will do the 4G LTE connection later. And it is 4:55, and my phone is in the 5G cellular network. Let's check it out. Yep, the status light is on, and it's tracking me. I should be getting a notification, text notification first. Then, as you will see, you should have a snapshot that is the second notification. And when you click on it, it should open up the live view. Actually, it opens up the pre-buffered recording. Cool. All right, so it's 4:56, but I still got the notification from earlier right here. But we'll see what the notification or recording cool off, if there's any. Yep, I got detected again. And I should be getting a notification again. Yeah, definitely. All right, so now you see the camera is connected to 4G cellular network using eIoT Club SIM card. And now we will see if there's a difference on the notification speed. So my cell phone is on 5G cellular network, and let's check it out. Man, the camera detected me already. Cool. Ah, no delay. It's about the same. Let's see. Let's wait for the snapshot. That one is a little bit. Are we gonna get a snapshot? Oh yeah. All right. Cool. Let's see. All right. That's a little bit delayed there. Let's see how it loads up the camera, which is the buffered footage. Not bad. Oh, got detected again there. All right. So while we're connected to 4G cellular network, let's see how fast it loads up. My phone is on 5G too. That actually loads up pretty quick. That's cool. We are going to test the maximum detection distance of the Eufy 4G LTE S330. And I've set the sensitivity to the highest for human detection. And let's check it out. 40 feet. Not at 40 feet. Let's go 35. Oh yeah, I see the status light. Let's see if I get a notification. Not at, yeah, 30. 35 feet. Cool. Nice. And now we are gonna see how soon this Eufy 4G S330 is gonna. Wow, I got detected already. Man, that was quick. Oh, okay. That's pretty quick then. Cool. It's the same as the S340. Nice. As to two or more people tracking, the Eufy 4G LTE Cam S330 tends to follow the first person that was detected and tends to stick to them. All right, so we are going to listen and see if there is a motor noise when we pan the camera. No, I don't hear it. How about when it tilts? I can hear it when it hits the end point, but when it's tilting, I couldn't hear it.
This is the audio quality coming out from Eufy's 4G S330. This is the audio quality coming out from Eufy's 4G S330.
So what do you think? This camera, like Eufy Solcam S340, performed well in my testing. I'm surprised on the 4G LTE connection, which it didn't have any significant delay in notification speed, and when loading up the camera to watch the live view, it is pretty responsive. I do have a couple of suggestions to Eufy though that will make this camera even better. First, and this is the first security camera that I have tested that have dual mode for connection, Wi-Fi or 4G LTE. Unfortunately, you can only choose one at any given time, and you have to reset up every time you switch. It would be nice if Eufy can program this, especially the 4G connection, to be a backup when Wi-Fi signal is lost, and automatically switch to 4G and vice versa, so that a regular homeowner can choose this if their Wi-Fi signal is spotty or is not reliable. Plus, this camera can be accessed when electricity and traditional internet are out. Second, the camera's AI detection and tracking has persons and vehicles only. No animal or pet detection. Especially for this camera, which can be used in off-grid situations or somewhere in a ranch, most likely you also want to be notified when the camera detects animals. Overall though, this is a pretty good camera, and I'll be comparing this to the Solocam S340 pretty soon. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.